Hello, welcome to Animes, another weekly roundup of AMIAMI figure pre-orders. This is the 20th to 25th of January 2025. Loads of figures to look at this week. They did a massive release, seems like, of pre-orders. So we'll get straight on into it. Like normal, the figures will be linked in the description down below for you to look at. If I can fit all of them in there, I might not be able to, in which case there might be a link to a spreadsheet, a Google Doc spreadsheet. But yeah, we'll get on to. I'm going to try and just quickly go through these, and hopefully please comment, like, and subscribe if you like what I'm doing here, and definitely subscribe for some future videos I've got coming up. So let's get straight into the figures that are up for pre-order this week. Snow Bunny, illustrated by Mataro, 1/6, by Party Look, 53,250 yen. This is a pair, September 2025 release. So it looks like you've got two different color versions of this traditional red Christmas way and blue and white as well. So very Christmas themed, obviously, very well endowed figures. I like this bunny theme. I like the sort of jacket that they've got, hood and jacket. They've got very much like Red Riding Hood themed going on. Very obviously large chest areas and whatnot. Yep, very nice looking figures. Definitely, if you do want like a snow bunny, or you're really big into bunny figures and get this is the deluxe edition. You can get them individually, 28,800 yen each. Again, and this actually shows the sort of cast off areas, so they're fully cast off top and bottom, which is pretty good. Very nice looking figures. Painting looks nice, and that lot party do pretty good with their not NSFW figures, so yeah, they're not too bad. Lunar New Year. So, and then we've also got the normal illustrated ones. It looks like the red ones, the Lunar New Year colorway, rather than just being red. So, but apart from that, they're identical. Just depends on what color you want and what theming. So the normal ones have got this like quilted design on the ears and inside the jacket, whereas the Lunar New Year does have the quilted design. Okay, I did not spot that. So red on the actual jacket and then white on the ears. Both very nice looking figures. Definitely worth getting a hold of either of them potentially if you like bunnies, and they're 1/6 scale. Then we got Mizu no Seijo 1/7 by Viki Anim, 9,920 yen. Very nicely sculpted. Color on the dress looks really good. Hair sculpting is definitely on point as well. Pretty simple water base. Apart from that, it's pretty nice. Not a lot of hair shading though, but the overall concept is quite good. And I guess you could see this liquid that she has on her hand could be water, could be something else. It is see-through, but she's a very sexy looking figure, potentially worth getting a hold of. I'm not too familiar with this IP though. And that's the deluxe edition. Looks like they do the standard one for a little bit cheaper. So this one comes with wall scroll and an acrylic stand as a bonus, but still, less than 10,000 yen for 1/7. Very nice looking figure, and looks like Siki Anime is another new manufacturer for really cheap Chinese manufacturers. But then we've got Lily Nun and Emily Nurse, illustrations by Chubby 1/6. By Ascendia, 41,290 yen, coming out in January 2026. So this is sort of a pair. So you got the nun and the nurse as a pair. Looks very nice. They're not cast off, unfortunately, but this is doesn't look like they come with that. So it comes with a monk boy figure if you get the pair like bonus deluxe version, but you can get them separately, which they are less than 20,000 yen separately. I think I prefer the nun more so, because the nun style outfit is definitely much more like a nun aesthetic, or sexy nun aesthetic, whereas the then Emily the nurse doesn't really look like a nurse to me. Her being tan skin is quite nice. I think that they had to do that to offset the very white clothing that she's got going on, obviously. So that's kind of the downside, whereas at least Lily is as obviously pale skinned, and there's a contrast between her outfit with her being a nun. Both quite good. Not cast off though. 1/6 scales, January 2026. Potentially worth getting a hold of. Maybe just bookmark these. Then we've got Guitar Sister. Which one is better? Illustration by Hitomi. 1/6 by Yu-sun. 13,330 yen. Looks like you get two multiple faceplates with this one, and different nether regions where she's either in tights or where she's got just her underwear on show, and in different leg positions as well, depending on which lower body portion you go for. So not too bad overall, and again comes with 2 different faceplates. So you got standard smiling one and her with her some clothing or antennae, some clothing in her mouth, which makes it a little bit more, looks like it's underwear as well, or most likely. So yeah, potentially worth getting hold of. This is the complete deluxe one, which comes with the extra, comes with a Shiki board as a bonus, but I think this normal and probably extra faceplates. But yeah, definitely worth getting hold of, I think, especially if you've seen the other Guitar Sisters that we previously mentioned last year that got released. They're very similar aesthetic as this, sexy artist, musician going on. Eclypse Lilith Pure White Pledge version on 7th by Miteo, 27,740 yen. And November 2025. Again, these Eclypse figures have been like outrageous in terms of their design, the extreme sex appeal, and the fact that you get all this, the extra bits with the figure, with this bench going on here, and the cushion freaking is out of this world. Very nice looking figure, very sexy. All the curves and that lot are really nicely done. Paint job looks on point, at least in in this prototype. So potentially worth getting hold of, especially if you do play the game. I've not played the game, but the figures look so good. Though the fact that it looks like they do take the figures from the game, from the artwork, and actually put them in model form. There's a lot of other ones like the Azur Lane ones and whatnot. Most of them aren't like that. It's just a figure standalone. They don't have any environmental or accessories to actually that complement the scene that they're in. So unlike what we were getting with the Eclypse figures being released, I wasn't expecting there to be breakfast themed figures. Morning Fairies Bacon Egg Toast complete figure by We Art Doing for 27,740 yen, November 2025. So this is very similar to those fairy ones from a few weeks ago that they released, which were like based on different mushrooms or something. I think it was the mushroom fairy ones. But yeah, Morning Fairies, weird, based off of sausage, eggs, and toast. Morning breakfast one. And they've also got Morning Fairies Toast, just honey toast. I didn't know honey toast was a thing. But yeah, it looks like it's banana toast and honey for some reason. But yeah, interesting that we've got these sort of more food themed figures, fairies lineup We Art Doing are doing. I guess they're going to keep doing, and they've got obviously a massive plethora of food items that they can turn into these sort of fairy figure. I'm guessing their lineup's doing well enough for them to justify doing more R&D on these figures. Eve Sugar High version 1/6 by Limland for 22,160 yen, September 2025. So this is a cast-offable figure, if I remember correctly. At least I think so. Is she cast off? No, she's not. Sorry, but Limland have done cast-off figures before. But yeah, this is a very nice looking figure. Succubus sort of in bedding with lots of bears. That's the concept art as a wall scroll. As a bonus, yeah, nice looking figure. I like the teddy bears that she's got with her. I like the pose she's in. Very nice looking figure. Not bad price as well. Limland and 1/6 scale, so good. I'm liking 1/6 over 1/7 personally. Then we've got Tenitol Hatsune Miku GT Project Racing 2024 Tropical version by Furyu for 7,650 yen, September 25. I like the Racing Mikus. Loads of people like the Racing Miku themes. Some people have certain favourite years, but yeah, this one's quite good. And with it being Tenitol, it's a very nice price as well. So yeah, definitely worth getting a hold of potentially, I think. I really do like what Tenitol are doing. And then we've got Tenitol Tool Data Live Miu Takayami by Fu, 10,450 yen. Again, very nicely detailed, like the sculpting. For the price, it's nothing, you know, over and beyond like we've got from the Chinese manufacturers. But I think if you're just after this sort of figure and she's just cute enough for your collection, then definitely get a hold of her. And the tall lineup are obviously the bigger scale, so they're probably close to 1/6 in height or 1/7 in height compared to the normal prize figure sizing, which is why they're a bit more expensive. And then we've also got Kurumi Tokisaki as well. Same price, August 2025. Again, very cute looking figure. Like the hair. Yep. Cat ears. She's definitely very Neko. Very nice looking figure. Definitely worth getting hold of, I think, by Tenitol, as their tall lineup as well. KDcolle Harui Suzumiya special edition, special set by KADOKAWA, 23,980 yen, December 2025, end of the year. This one's very simple, but the shading on the outfit, it looks really good. But it is a very simple figure. It looks like she has multiple face plates, because I thought, yeah, she's got mouth open or mouth closed. So I suppose multiple face plates. 24,000 yen, not too bad. 1/7. I'm not familiar with the series, but she looks really good overall. And KADOKAWA do a really good job anyways. And then we've got Mai Sakujima in a white kimono by KADOKAWA, 31,900 yen, October 2025. So this one's very pricey, probably because of the plastic used for the kimono, because it's pretty well detailed, but that is all sculpted, not painted, which is a bit of a letdown personally. I think for 32,000 yen, this detailing on the kimono should be painted. There are cheaper figures with kimonos that are painted and not having the design sculpted onto it. It's a bit of a cheat that they do. It might be just because of it being a white kimono, they're just doing it as white embroidering. But I'd have to see the original artwork to see if that's where they're pulling from. But I don't like this sort of sculpted raised area bit that they've done on this. So unfortunately, that cheapens the overall figure personally, and I don't think it's worth the 32,000 yen. KDcolle Sword Art Online Asuna Undine Chinese dress version by KADOKAWA, 7,000 yen. Okay, for a 1/7. September 2020 by KADOKAWA. This is weird. How are they doing this at 7,000 yen? Okay, hair shading, there's none there. It's basically, but yeah, there is some shading. Decent shape painting on the outfit, and the fan looks pretty good. What's going on there? Go away, Malwarebytes. Yeah, no, it looks fine. I don't understand how this 1/7 is by KADOKAWA for 7,000 yen. This is really weird. Acrylic charm as well, main figure base. Okay, hopefully this might be, yeah, KDcolle. I don't know why they're so cheap. I can't remember very much about the KADOKAWA line of figures, but there is a 1/7 scale. She looks perfectly fine, I think, overall. Pretty nice for the price as well, and from a Japanese manufacturer. So, My Little Pony Bishojo Rainbow Dash 1/7 by KoiKoi, 16,720 yen. Very colourful looking figure. I think probably one of the better female conversions from the OC character design, or Bishoujo-ifying of figures, I guess you could say, of characters. Yeah, the colour, everything looks really good. Like the design, I like the tan as well, tan skin. Everything looks spot on. I think very good looking figure. I'm not a My Little Pony figure collector, but I definitely can see why people definitely would be buying this and getting the entire lineup, all the My Little Ponies from that have been turned to Bishoujo's. Megami device. Azur Lane 2/1 scale, because it's their Megami device. They're quite small, posable figures, so it's a reverse scale, I guess you could say. It's double the size to make it more like a 1/7. So she stands at 32 centimeters in height, so probably about 1/6 in height, or yeah, 1/6 in size, maybe quarter scale in height, because some quarter scales are 30 centimeters. So pretty nice looking figure. Sculpting looks really good. Yeah, I love the hair, love the overall design. Bikini looks great on this figure. yeah, very nice looking figure. 27,000 yen, not too bad. But I'm not familiar with Megami device, so I don't know how good they are. But they're like sci-fi tactical girls, it seems like. And this is a bikini version of her, and that's a scale figure. So very nice looking figure, I think, overall. Evangelion Radio Ava, Makanami Mari, the original color version. So this is their Radio Ava Part 3 lineup for 20,000 yen by Hobbymax, March 2026. I don't like the grayscale ones, you know, where they're just non-colored. Looks fine. I like the green highlights and whatnot. It does give quite a bit of contrast, but I think I prefer the colored version. Really, I like with the skin tone and whatnot. 19,000 yen, I think both of them. Oh, so the original color one's actually more expensive for them to do pale skin with no shading. It's basically just like this two-tone aesthetic going on. Yeah, I definitely prefer the original one personally, but yeah, very good looking figures, especially if you're big Machinima figure, you know, really like Machinima as well from Evangelion. Don Tang 1/6 by Enzo Toys for 10,710 yen, September 2025. Quite a few figures from Enzo Toys this week, so definitely one manufacturer to keep an eye out for. And some of their sculpting and figures that they're putting out are really good, especially for the price. You know, 11,000 yen for this. Very sexy looking figure, very tight dress going on here. I love the chest area, her bosom's being crushed or being squeezed. Yeah, and look at all of that. Yep, they've got all the creases in all the right places. There we go, for the right price. Yeah, very nice looking figure. I do like it a lot, like the mask. Very good looking figure. If I didn't have a lot of stuff coming up in September, I probably would be buying this one or pre-ordering it. I'll be definitely adding this to a bookmark, and you get a wall score as a bonus as well for 10,000 yen. So Enzo Toys are definitely manufactured to keep an eye out for. Plamax BP02 Sophia F. Sheeran Tiger Armor version by Max Factory, 10,450 yen, December 2025. Yeah, I've got the artwork that this is from by Nadar. The illustrations, very nice looking, like the art a lot. Don't like them doing this sort of Plamax, you know, posable figure. I prefer to have a scale, but I'm not a stickler for. I don't really like posable figures that much, but yeah, pretty good overall, and you get a lot of accessories, which you normally do with Plamax anyways. You can obviously have it, so it looks like you can have it with the like tiger claw equipment as well. So here's a list of all the accessories. Yeah, I think 10,000 yen is a very good price, and obviously if you're big into bunny suit planning and you're planning to collect all of them, then you're going to be pre-ordering this one. Would be tempted to, but I'm kind of needing to back off and buying every single bunny suit planning figure really, especially all the smaller scale ones. Then we got this one, which I'm not too sure what the OC original material is. Tan Otori 1/7 by Wing, 17,210 yen, October 2025. Very nice in terms of detail. Painting looks spot on. I love the sculpting. Obviously the semi-translucent shirt is very nicely done. Very just good overall figure. I just don't know where she's from. I'm guessing it's a she. So series Setikori ni Mo Anwa Aru. Don't know. Maybe it's from an anime. I've not seen it. But yeah, really good looking figure, I think, from Wing. I definitely like this one a lot more compared to other Wing figures. Yeah, very nice. Freeing, again, we've got to have freeing every week. To Loveru Darkness Momo, Belia. This is the 1/6 line for 20,000 yen, June 2025. So we'll be getting, it looks like we are getting every single one in 1/6 scale coming out. So if you missed the court scales, you can get the 1/6 scales. So we've got Darkness and Momo now. Just have to wait for them to do the rest of them, which it looks like they're quickly ramping up to do all of them. So we might get a new one next week and whatnot. She looks good, especially for 1/6. She looks fine. If you don't want to purchase the aftermarket quarter scales or don't have the space for it, then you can look forward to 1/6 being out. Blackrock Shooter Dawn Fall Empress Huke version, 27,800 yen, January 2026. So very tall figure this will be, with the fact that she's standing on this massively elevated base. Love the effect parts, love this translucent fire effect going on. Very cool looking figure. I know nothing about Blackrock Shooter, but she looks really good. 42 centimeters in height, so she's definitely very tall. Then for the price, I think really good. Good Smile Company are definitely doing a good thing with this one. Then we get to Goddess of Victory, Nikkei Rapunzel 1/7 by Luminous Box, 24,000 yen, December 2025. Sort of sci-fi tactical nun or cleric, I guess you could say. Very sexy. I like this a lot. Pretty good looking figure. And Goddess of Victory, I think obviously a lot of people like the art and the girls from Goddess of Victory. So yeah, very nice looking figure. Love the sculpting. Detail is really good especially for 24,000 yen. It's definitely seems to be like a higher standard, at least in these photos. So definitely worth getting hold of, I think, if you do play Goddess of Victory. Genshin Impact Urella, Wave Crest Waltz version by Wonderful Works, 27,520 yen, November 2025. So outfit looks really good. Loving the cape that's coming off the back. Yep, very good. Like the sword, the ice crystals forming looks really nice. It looks like you can see the strut, obviously, that her foot support. That's fine. They have to blend it into the base somehow. Yeah, I like the cape. Really nice. The sword design looks really good and some decent shading on there. Looks fine, I think, overall, by Wonderful Works. Definitely worth getting hold of, really. All these figures seem to be very positive at the moment. Blue Archive Hinata, swimsuit version 1/6 by Good Smile Arc Shanghai, 19,800 yen, October 2025. Swimsuit figure looks fine. Pretty simple. I think the hair is pretty simple as well in the hair. Not a lot of shading on the hair. Having the hat's a good bonus, and the suitcase that she's got going on is very nicely detailed. Apart from that, she's fine. Evangelion Series Ray AMIAMI, tentative name, okay. Millennials Illust version 1/7 by Alta. So I'm pretty sure this is a re-release or a slight redesign by Alta coming out. Or I might just be remembering her from Wonderful Works, Wonder Hobby Festival maybe. Yeah, she looks really good in her plug suit. A lot of people will definitely like this, and I do like her with the jacket as well. But some people don't like Ray, some people do. So a bit of a Marmite character, I think, from Evangelion. Really good though, definitely, and it's Alta, so it's going to be spot on. Konata Nurse version 1/6 by Momorosa, 7,540 yen. Very cheap for a very sexy nurse. And this is definitely what I would expect a nurse to be, unlike the Lily nurse. Yeah, very nice looking figure. But you can remove the skirt, but nothing else. None of the bits are visible. But yeah, I like it's just a very sexy nurse for a very good price, and the 1/6. Yeah, she looks perfectly fine, I think, for the price. Demon Hunter Selena 1/6 by Animatester, 8,620 yen, January 2026. So this is an OC figure by Animatester, so they obviously just name it the sort of class or design that they're following. So this is a demon hunter, her with a big demon hunting sword. Although I'm pretty sure she could murder other demons with other weapon assets she's got. She doesn't need her sword for that. Very sexy looking figure, very nice, and Animatester like to add a lot of extras. Looks like she comes with some sort of glowing eyes. Doesn't mention down here. Pre-order bonus. Alternative face spots following luminescent model eyes. So they're the following eyes that Animators are quite popular for. They've obviously got some sort of fluorescent emitting light as well. So when you have your lights out and she's staring at you while you're sleeping, that's very demon-like. Very good looking figure though. January 26th. Azur Lane Cheshire the cat in the Magic Hat version. AMI X with Annie game, 25,600 yen. This one I can definitely see being very popular. Very much like a reverse bunny kind of figure design, aesthetic, but like suit. But it obviously is because her main suit's that torso section's translucent, which if I can get a close up of her torso, which you can see it's sort of reflective here. So she's obviously got sort of see-through outfit there, and her tartars are just barely being covered, and then she's got her tights. So it very much looks like a reverse bunny, which I do quite like. But she's a Neko character. Yeah, very nice looking figure. I definitely can see why people will be wanting to get this one. I'm very tempted to get this one, even though I don't like. I like the design more so, and I'll treat her more of as an OC. And yeah, she's a very nice looking figure. Definitely like her a lot. And obviously it is not cast offable, but there'll probably be people that try to force cast this off. Hayachi is having trouble choosing stockings in a fitting room. 1/6 by DK Studio, 19,940 yen. November 2025 release. So looks like she's just in a sort of standard outfit, glasses. Pretty simple figure. Overall, the overall design's not bad. Shading's nothing extravagant. Her legs seem to be really shiny, more shiny than I'd expect. I don't like that a lot. I guess they're following the OC design. That's probably why. She's very shiny skin. But yeah, I don't like that on the figure really personally. So probably give this a miss personally to me. But they are sticking very close to the original art, so they've got to be applauded for that, I suppose. Lilith's catalog illustration by Rudo, 1/7 by SkyTube. So this is definitely a cast off figure. 25,600 yen, November 2025. I like the ribbons. Base is pretty simple apart from that. Fully cast off, but very much of a lolly themed character. Younger looking, but with her being some sort of potential succubus, the age doesn't really matter much. But I think that will probably deter a lot of people. Is based on her appearance, she looks like a child, or very young. So yeah, not too bad. I like the paint job. Everything looks fine, I think, overall. Just not my personal taste. Rascal Does Not Dream. Series by Sakurajima, Starry Night. By Shibuya Scramble, 25,300 yen. Let's just take a drink. Now, base on this is pretty good, but her outfit is stunning. I love this royal silk blue fading into a dark, night sky blue going on here. They've got the shading like perfect with this dress, and the glitter effects going on are really nice. Very good looking figure. Hair shading's on point. Is not like massively good. I think the dress elevates the whole figure overall, and Shibuya Scramble can at least do pretty well with paying attention to detail. Very good looking figure. Not the one of those massive extravagant ones we've seen before, like the crystal dress Rem and Ram figures that we've had from Shibuya Scramble. But yeah, very good looking figure. Definitely worth getting a hold of, I think. Her dress is just outstanding. A to Z, a B full dress 1/7 by Mythos, 17,780 yen. This is quite good looking figure. Not a lot in terms of shading, and it appears she has real stockings, at least on there, that they don't seem to be sculpted. I think this is actual fabric, so that's a good bonus, and I think the price is really good. She looks really good, especially if you like the overall A to Z lineup of figures. Then probably one of the better ones actually out of the lineup. Freeing Super Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair Mikan Sumiki, 39,600 yen. Yeah, pretty nice looking figure. I don't know which. So there looks like we'll be getting another Danganronpa figure soon. But yeah, she looks really good. Mikan, quite like it. Definitely, you're not your standard bunny suit, so definitely different with the fact that she's got a needle, and like she's not got standard stockings. She's got bandages on a leg and a hand. Definitely more unique. But again, the 40,000 yen, is quite a hit to the wallet. So depending on how much of a Danganronpa fan you are, maybe not get this one. Goddess of Victory, Nikkei Isabel 1/7 by Otaku Toys, 31,470 yen. This one's way more expensive than the other one. Goddess of Victory Nikkei figure we looked at, and is not as good. Don't like the overall design is quite good, but I think the colours are a bit bland. I think it's just the purple, the shading. I think it's just the overall colouring. Personally, very good looking figure, very nice overall, and I think the stand holding the rear part of her armaments is a little bit off-putting, but yeah, she looks fine. But I think overall I think they paid more attention to the outfit than the actual, her face and her pose and her skin tone. Whereas the other one, everything was like complemented each other. I don't know, something with this figure just seems to be a bit off-putting. Arknights Shoe 1/7 by Mythos, 29,100 yen. I think this is a male character. I don't know, I presume so. Very nice looking figure. Yeah, looks really good. Sculpting looks good. I like the sort of extra dragon mist going on here. Yeah, quite good. Seems to be some sort of dragon character. Looks fine overall. The accessories look pretty good. Mythos obviously a very good manufacturer anyway, so I got no problems with this. I just don't play Arknights. I like this My Boju no Yukinora Mifuyu Yukinori Maid version, special version, 1/7 by Pink Mango, 27,200 yen, November 2025. So this is the deluxe version, is it? Yeah, so this is the standard one, 27,000 yen. So this one's a bit more unique, where you can actually move bits and pieces and have her chest partly exposed, or whatnot, and then you got a mirror to see obviously her lower region. Looks like she's had an accident or something and dropped something. Yeah, I like this quite a bit, and I do like the fact that the chest area you can have, it's a bit more alluring, I think, when she's only revealing one breast, one opie rather than both. But if you want there is a deluxe version for 31,470 yen, which comes with a full chest on display option, if you want, and a different faceplate. So I'd purchase this one because of the faceplate as well. So this is a fully castable figure, since her nether region can be on display, just as it mentioned here. If you place the mirror below between her legs, then that seems to be fully exposed. I'd expect so. Liquids, Manchikishi. Yeah, so you get an alternative upper body part as bonus. It doesn't mention anything about the face, but considering we didn't see the second face option in the previous one, then I'd say you get bonus face as well. I would definitely be getting this one over the other one, but yeah, both options are really good. It's definitely worth getting one of them, I think, if you really like Maid figures as well. Bia original character Yuna Cow Bikini version on 6th by Enzo Toys, 22,050 yen. This one's a lot more on the more expensive side from Enzo's Toys for 1/6. I don't know why, but a lot of people I like this obviously design. It's a bikini cow print going on. Very nice figure. Like the hair, love the pose. Yep, it's just a very, very sexy looking figure. I wish she was cast off, but I think I'll be asking too much. And yeah, this June. Oh, it's a re-release. That's why. So this is a re-release. I thought I'd covered her before. Yes, so 22,000 yen for this, and they've re-released it if you missed out previously. Bunny Winnie 1/6 by Enzo Toys, 10,700 yen. So again, this is a 1/6 for 10,000 yen. Obviously a bit simpler. There's not the cow print and whatnot going on, but this is a very nice and sexy, attractive looking bunny figure. Yeah, she hasn't got tights on, but I think sometimes you don't need tights, depends on the overall character design. Very well sculpted chest area. I love the pose. She's just embarrassed. Yeah, very nice looking figure for 10,000 yen. August 2025. Then we've got Muchi Muchi by Hamanuzeko 1/6 by manufacturer Magi Arts, 18,000 yen, January 2026. Okay, hair shading is pretty basic. Outfit shading is pretty basic. Everything's a bit lacking for that price. I think the best shading is on the hair, really, for this figure. Very simple, 18,000 yen. Probably not worth 18,000 yen personally. There are other 18,000 yen figures that are 1/7, but they've got much better paint jobs. So I don't know about this one. I don't think I'd be purchasing this one. I think too overpriced already for the overall concept. And Telly Bunny Aya by Magic Arts, 18,100 yen, 1/6, January 2026. This one's a bit better because of the you'll get a bit more. I think the body sculpting is a bit better, especially in the outfit. Hair shading still pretty simple. The guitar looks really nice. That's a nice bonus. So yeah, see, look at the guitar. That looks like a really good looking guitar overall. Base looks pretty good as well and spot on. There was just something about the other one. The base didn't look very good. Not too bad. Probably a bit closer to where you'd expect the value for this one. Eden Zero, Rebecca Blue Garden on vacation version, 1/6. Orca Toys, 28,860 yen. Okay, so 30,000 yen for 1/6. That is a very simple, quite a nice looking bikini figure. But the base is, look at that base, standing on some sort of tile base. I don't know what it is. I think it's the weathering looks terrible on it. Looks like she's standing at a pool or something. Yeah, I don't think this is worth 30,000 yen, unfortunately. Orca Toys, they seem to be hit and miss. Then we got the King of Fighters, Mai Shiranui, a repackaged version. So it's this recoloring basically, and new packaging by AMIAMI, 22,000 yen, August 2025. So I think basically a re-release. A very nice looking figure. Yeah, like the sculpting. Obviously, I think I've covered her before. Like the fact that they've left a lot of the chest exposed, a lot of side boob and chest window. Very good looking figure. And then we also got an alternative colorway as well, if you prefer to have a purple. I think I like the flower designs on this one better compared to original outfit. But both of them are very nicely sculpted, very good looking figures, especially if you're big into King of Fighters. Yeah, she's a very popular character, obviously. Very sexy looking fighter character, very good looking colour. I like this one a lot. And now we got to the most expensive figure of the week. Prisma Wing movie, Puella Magi Madoka. Alright, so we've got Madoka and Devil Homaru. 98,900 yen. So over £500 by Prime One Studio, September 2025. Very elaborate looking figure. I don't like the faces actually. Madoka's is pretty flat and shit. Hammer looks like she's constipated. I don't think I would. It's the faceplates. I just don't like the faceplates. Yeah, I don't like these faces. I don't like this figure at all. Actually, I don't think this is worth 100,000 yen. Yeah, they're holding hands and the sculpt work looks pretty good overall, but I think it's just the faces. I don't like these faces, and the hair shading's pretty basic as well. So again, a very overpriced Prime One Studio figure. This one I think is going to bomb in the aftermarket. Avian Romance Pink Label 5 Black Swan Girl 1/6 by Wave, 23,800 yen, June 2025. If you're into ballerina figures, then there's another one that's been released. I think I've covered a couple of other ones before. That are these ballerina aesthetics. They're nice looking figures, just not my cup of tea. 24,000 yen, I think pretty expensive for the pretty simple design, and they get away with a lot of doing translucent effects on the outfit and the hair. Guilty Gear Strive Bridget 1/7 by Wave, 28,800 yen, July 2025. She looks fine overall. Pretty box standard. Face, I like the face in this one more so than the other ones. There's a lot more life, I think, in this face, although the smile's a bit, yeah, it's a bit bad, I think, on the smile on the face. But yeah, apart from that, not too bad. 28,000 is probably still a bit expensive, since her outfit, like the jacket she's wearing, the shading on that's pretty basic. There looks like there's a lot of depth, but I think it might be washed out because of the light. There might just be too much light going on the photo here. Yeah, she looks fine. 20,000 yen, I think, is a bit too much still. KoiKoi Sakura, Chaparina Philosophy's Chinese dress version 1/6, by KoiKoi for 8,800 yen, July 2025. Very sexy Chinese dress figure. Yep, quite like it a lot, and looks like she's an elf, and looks like you get multiple faceplates, which is a nice bonus as well. Yeah, just a very sexy, cheap look figure. I think hopefully we see more from KoiKoi. Obviously they got Sophie F. Shearing, and there was another one that I covered before. So yeah, another Chinese manufacturer to keep an eye out for. And who got Sakura Sundere Manager Kamari as well, 8,500 yen, July 2025. 2 faceplates in a swimsuit. Yeah, I like the swimsuit. Looks like there's good detailing, and it's pretty accurate in terms of being quite reflective on the actual swimsuit, and the jacket is a very nice touch as well. The silver hair is a bit hit and miss. I don't mind the silver hair effect, but yeah, definitely the 2 faceplates are pretty good. And again, this KoiKoi is and it's a good bonus, I think, having the multiple faceplates. And you get a water drop sticker. Okay, fair enough. Sorry about that break. The video the camera seemed to have frozen when I was doing the recording, so back to this. Vertex Elf Villager line, 8th Villager Cecil by Vertex, 20,570 yen, May 2025. Very nice looking figure. I love the body sculpting. Vertex always done really nicely done with the Elf series. Very well stacked figure. I definitely see why a lot of people will be buying this one. I can definitely tell you that. But yeah, I would probably spend the extra though and get the antenna shop limited version, which gives you an extra faceplate. I think at least then you get your choice of faceplates, and a lot of people, you can choose what you like. But apart from that, this is a very nice looking figure, fully cast off as well with it being Vertex, so definitely worth getting a hold of, I think. Then we've got Kukuri as well, 5th Villager. Again, same price, same options, very well nice. That bikini top is obviously grabbing her chest very well, and is definitely squeezing those milkers. Yep, very nice looking figure. I do like this new way that they've taken the Elf Villager line, since I think they've done as many girls as they can, so they're just obviously going to be doing this like swimsuit, bathing suit versions, so we'll see a whole new wave of them coming out. Very good looking figure, and again, I'd get the antenna version, and they're very nicely priced as well by Vertex. So Vertex is a very good manufacturer, and you generally get re-releases as well of each of the Elf Villager lines. So if you missed this, then you can just pick it up. Next, Elf Nurse Bennett illustration, illustrated by Rei Shimashima, court scale by Figon for 12,870 yen. So Dark Elf Nurse attire, court scale for 12,000 yen or 13,000 yen. Also by I love the latex BDSM style nurse outfit she's in. I love the pose. I like this a lot. Very sexy looking figure. Hair looks really nicely done as well. There's like no shading on the hair, but that's fine. Very good looking figure. Auto pre-order, I think, for me, auto pre-order. And I think this will be quite a popular figure, I think, as well. So Figon's definitely one to keep an eye out for. Punishing Grey Raven, Lucia Crimson, Weave Fallen Red Camellia version on court scale by Kuro Games for 23,760 yen. Just this figure is like the complete opposite of what we get with Freeing. Freeing, 40,000 yen for a bog standard bunny suit. Half the price, or just over half the price, for this figure that looks like she's straight out of a resin figure listing. The photos look like they're from resin figure manufacturers. The pricing is not. The detailing is. She's such a good design. I like this. Love this figure. Such a good looking figure. For court scale as well, for 24,000 yen, definitely worth buying. I think, even if you like, especially if you like this figure a lot. Yeah, definitely worth getting a hold of this one. This one's very nice. I'm definitely going to keep an eye out from Kura Games. Honkai Impact 3rd, May Raiden Herrscher of Thunder, Aqua Springtail version, 1/7 by Apex, 25,330 yen, February 2026. Overall paint job pretty good. A lot of hair. Hair shading looks really nice. Table looks pretty good. Yeah, overall not too bad. 25,000 yen, I think it's pretty spot on for this figure. Very nice looking figure. Honkai Impact. Yeah, looks good. V Singer Liu Tianyi Mulan Si Court Scale by Bear Panda for 10,890 yen, December 2025. So 11,000 yen. She's sitting on a giant table with a mirror behind her. All this extra bits and pieces, the accessories that she's got going on, and she's 1/6 as well for 11,000 yen. Bear Panda have like gone above and beyond again with the overall, the whole figure like seems to be worth, you know, what's the size of this? 28 centimeters in height. That seems to be a bit small, I think, for a 1/6 with all this. Okay, yeah, very good. I think, yeah, this is such a nice looking figure by Bear Panda for 11,000 yen. If you like this sort of, you know, Chinese aesthetic, you know, journey to the West kind of theme going on, yeah, very nice looking figure, especially for the price. 11,000 yen, very worth getting a hold of. Now we're into the adult section. Quite a few releases and a couple of in stocks as well. So we'll go over the pre-orders first. So start with, we got Ayase Watanabe bound version 1/6 by Charm for 28,970 yen, July 2025. So schoolgirl tied up, bondage style. Looks like, I think you get two full bodies with this one, because there's her obviously with the school outfit on with ropes going on, sitting in the chair, and then you can get her with no outfit at all. So personally, I think these are body swaps rather than being cast off. So it does say cast off at your own risk, unless if those pieces are perfectly molded to then like and magnetized on. I would expect there to be it doesn't mention in the description, but I would surmise that these are two separate body sculpts for them to achieve this sort of detail. Very good looking figure. Definitely, I do like the overall concept, you know, the bondage theme going on. I think I prefer her in her school outfit, really. She looks a lot sexier that way. But yeah, the cast off is very nice as well. 30,000 yen, pretty good, I think, for a 1/6. We've got Nekopara Praise Quarter Scale by Binding for 44,000 yen, July 2025. So if you're massive into Nekopara, then I think this will be a lot of people will be buying this one anyways. And this is obviously a fully cast off ball because you just remove her outfit, and then yeah, she's got her leggings and she's pulling down her underwear, and yep, she's very much like a lolly-esque figure. Fair enough. I like the boots as a nice touch with this figure, and I like the hair shading as well. But I don't think I'll be getting phrase, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll probably wait till release in the aftermarket maybe to get these. Then we've got Elf Maid San no Goho Goshi Rim on 6th by Hakuri Musume, 23,550 yen, May 2025. So Elf Maid, two big bonuses, Maid and Elf. Looks like she's had an accident and fully cast off ball, or not an accident, and she's got toys. Or she has had an accident. Herself is the accident. As she's showing her liquid. Yeah, her juices are spilling out onto the table, onto the floor. Fair enough. Looks like you get two different bases then. So this is her. Oh no, sorry. The OC concept art is her. Oh no, yeah, you do. So if you do have her not cast off, then you can display her with water, and she's she's cleaning the floors or whatnot. But I think people will be displaying her cast off, obviously. And this is 1/6, 24,000 yen. I think very good price. I think as well overall. So main figure, yeah, it doesn't mention about body swaps. I'm guessing cast offable as well. So I guess it looks like you remove her outfit, so you change probably the top chest area and stuff. But it looks like it's only the tops cast off, not her underwear. Oh no, you can. It looks like you can remove the underwear, since this toy is obviously underneath her underwear there, her pantsuit. And then we've got the normal version, which what's this one? So that's 23,000. Oh, that just comes with a clear file. So yeah, acrylic plate for the extra. So maybe I'll just get the standard one personally. Looks like they're both identical apart from that. So yeah, I'll save the money and get the box standard one. And then we've got Ryosai-chan, illustrated by Mapanitana, 1 and over 4.5 scale, deluxe edition by Party Look for 41,610 yen. Very sexy bunny undressing figure. So not fully cast offable. I'm guessing it's just the opie gets uncovered. Yep, looks like that's it. Oh no, yeah, fully cast off. Good. So you can display her with another region out. Breast part black to alternative body. So it is an alternative body part. So it looks like looks like her thong is not removable. So you swap out the body. It looks like for this. Yep, very nice looking figure. I love the body sculpting. I love the pose and the sculpt work looks really good. A very nice looking figure, but Party Look quarter scales this base practically a quarter scale. Don't tend to drop in price that much, so I'd probably nab this if you can. And then you got the standard version for 40,000. Wait, 40,000? Yeah, 40,000 yen. So this one just doesn't come with. You get as a bonus the other one. So Wall Skull, I'd save the 2,000 yen and just get the box standard one. Then they're identical overall, but again, and that's the OC art design. So very sexy looking figure. I can definitely see why people will be wanting this one. Very good look. Yeah, I like this concept. Definitely, that's another not safe work figure. This one's very nice, I think, as well. Lovakawa, original character. Moon Dragon, 1/7 by Unbound for 19,500 yen. March 2026. I love this sort of. So she's supposed to be a moon dragon. I love the pose. The outfit looks really good. Yeah, it's just such a very sexy looking figure. The fact that she's a dragon as well with these horns is, and yeah, it looks like you can lift up the flaps on her chest and move her lower region to make her cast off. So very sexy and subtle in terms of how sexy she is. Yeah, very nice looking figure. Again, for 20,000 yen, I think definitely worth getting a hold of. Now, I think that's. Oh no, one more pre-order. Shinomiya Kane Little Devil version. 1/6 by Omaha for 15,980 yen. Succubus lolly-esque aesthetic. Personally, not my taste. I think a bit too childish personally, but body sculpt looks good and the price is really good. 16,000 yen. You don't get a lot of them, a lot of not safe work figures down at this price range. There's generally quite a high price tax for those cast off figures. So yeah, pretty good looking figure. Definitely, if this is up your alley, definitely worth getting a hold of. And there's some in stock adult figures. We've got Kanata original illustration Dark Elf 1/6 by Rocket Boy, 30,000 yen. I like this Dark Elf a lot. I think a lot of people like Dark Elves. I would be very tempted to get hold of this. Personally, I'm pretty sure I covered her as a pre-order before, about a year ago. But yeah, very nice. I like the face. I love the the jewelry that's makes up her outfit. Body sculpting is not top notch, but it's very good. And obviously she's got everything on show. Yeah, very nice looking figure, very attractive. Probably worth bookmarking and pre-ordering if you've got a quiet month. That's on it, paying for if you've got a quiet month. Then we've got a binding, Shino Urashibara bunny version, 38,500 yen. I like this sort of BDSM style bunny suit figure aesthetic going on here. So, you know, with her garters and outfit going up, so she's given a lot more thigh exposure as well, and like the like the over the knee boots. Very sexy looking figure. As I said, gives me a lot of the BDSM style design, and her fully cast stuff like this is very good. I love the pose, body sculpting, the musculature looks really nicely done. I'm very tempted to get hold of this, and I think less than 40,000 yen by binding for a court scale. Very worth getting a hold of personally. Rika Saigawara 1/6 by 18 for 28,270 yen. Again, this in stock, fully cast offable figure, pretty good looking figure overall. Yeah, not too bad. No toys or anything, no other accessories apart from this chair she's on. And then we've got Makoto Himemiya, 1/6 by 18 as well, 27,740 yen. This one's quite nice. I like these. I sort of like these backdrops as well. That gives you a lot of extra emphasis on the story or the scene that she's in. Yeah, very like this a lot. She's obviously just playing with herself, trying to. Yeah, no, she's not playing with herself. She's trying to hold in the semen. Yeah, very nice looking figure. Again by 18, for good price, I think, and that she's available. That's it for this week of AMIAMI figure pre-orders. Sorry about the couple of breaks. My camera decided to freeze when I was recording, so there'll be a couple of cuts. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and look forward to see the next video, as that's going to be more. I've got an unboxing video next, so definitely subscribe if you are looking forward to that, or if you definitely subscribe for that video. The unboxing is 4 boxes I got in this month for my January haul so far, so definitely keep a hold of that, and I shall catch you in another video. Thanks, bye.